right, gentlemen, listen up. Whenever the rules are back, I expect to be a quick fight. Obey my commands at all times and protect yourself at all times. If you wish to touch blood, switch into it now. All right, gentlemen, step back, let's fight.
Aaron Lopez, 202 knockouts. He's out of Land of Lake, Florida. He's in the green trunks. It looks like light green, right? Or dark? No, it's actually black.
No, it's black. Black and red.
Must be a
Bad lighting.
Taking on 70-fight veteran Raymond Chacon. He's in the blue. I can clearly see that.
One thing I can assure you, Chacon is not worried about anything. He's been through this so many times.
5'9" for Lopez, 5'4" for Chacon. You can see the height advantage. The second straight shorter opponent that Lopez has fought. His last fight, he stopped Ernest Walls in 3. That was on the 5th of December.
You know, he's having Lopez is already having trouble with that left-handed style. He stepped on his foot twice, and he's had his foot stepped on once. So you can see just once again, that can be a real problem.
Yeah,
you get your foot trapped, you get hit with a hook, and you're down.
Chacon, he's fought guys, Tremaine Williams, Adam Lopez, Pablo Cruz, Ledwan Barthelemy, Carlos Castro, Joshua Greer, former world champion Brandon Figueroa. So he's been in there with a host of guys, and he, like you said, he's seen it all.
Yeah, he's not looking at a 2-0 guy and too worried about it.
Lopez began boxing at the age of 11. Actually, Chacon said he started boxing at the age of 6.
6. That's a little early, although my friend Freddie Rhodes, the Hall of Fame trainer, Chacon just stepped on his foot again.
Does it look like he was doing it on purpose?
Well, he might very well have been, because the guy's got his foot. It's a smart move.
There's a right hook from Chacon.
I get my foot in there, hit him with a hook, and he falls over. 10-8 round.
Yep. That's what you were saying about Freddie Rhodes.
Yeah, he forgot my point.
Starting at the age of 6.
Oh, yeah, he said they all should start when they're 5 or 6 because nobody gets hurt. He said, if you start when you're 18 or 19, every lesson is painful.
Yeah. His right hand from Lopez.
That footwork is concerning. That's difficult, southpaws. They're seeing conventional fighters all the time because 90% of fighters are.
Well, Lopez is landing and getting through with some shots early. Oh, straight right hand to the body from Aaron Lopez. There's a jab from Lopez to end round 1.
It's an interesting little cat and mouse game here with a very veteran guy and a young kid who's 2-0, and I'm sure his heart's pumping Kool-Aid right now because he's minimal experience. Even though it has a very good amateur career, this is a different animal.
It's a good first round for Lopez, despite being stepped on a couple times. Shout out to Beast Boxing.
It's difficult when you see, as I was saying earlier, you see so few southpaws. You don't even get to spar with them very often. So all of a sudden you're in there with someone. It's just everything's coming from the opposite direction. Their feet are in the opposite spots.
Round 2 between Aaron Lopez and Raymond Chacon. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Really enjoyed my time here. I think I may spend a few days here in the summer.
It's pretty good. See a lot of people here on the beach in the summer.
Jab from Chacon. Little right hook from Chacon, and Lopez almost throws Chacon into the ropes.
Lopez got a little warning from the referee and looked at him like, wait a minute, he was holding me.
Lopez lands a right and a left to the head. There's a body shot from Lopez.
You can see how hard Chacon is to hit, though.
Good right to the body from Lopez.
He gets low, he covers up. You can see why he gives guys a lot of rounds.
See a little facial resemblance to Ryan Garcia. No?
The hair, maybe. Got the hairstyle.
Well, he was facing a shorter southpaw in his last fight, and we were calling it on the air Garcia Davis, too. There's a right hand from Lopez.
Lopez starting to come forward a little bit more here.
Lopez had about 80 amateur fights.
Good use of his jab there.
Another jab from Lopez.
Needs to continue to do that.
Chacon eats a shot to the body. "20 seconds ago in round number 2 between Aaron Lopez and Raymond Chacon. Chacon sneaks in a straight left. Real veteran guy in there.
Yeah, he lands and immediately drops low, covers up. You can't counter.
Another one of these veteran guys who just, doesn't matter what their records say, they know their way around the ring.
And you can see why he gets a lot of business. But Lopez has been pretty diligent too. Yeah, I mean, he's not getting frustrated. He seems to have overcome those early footwork problems. He's just going about his business, trying to land, score points.
Round 3 between Aaron Lopez and Raymond Chacon. Special thanks to the Ocean Annie Resorts. Enjoyable couple days there. Straight left from Chacon.
Good little stiff jab from Lopez.
Come back here in the summer and ask for the Borges suite.
There you go. Dead floor.
What Ron isn't telling you, it's the whole 10th floor that he has.
Ocean view from all sides.
Lopez trying to land a jab.
I'm sure this is a frustrating night for Lopez.
But it's all part of the learning process. As I don't know if that was some of the frustration that boiled out.
Right, that's exactly right.
Tackled Chacon.
2nd down and 6. First, Chacon drops down low, which
is the Patriots to be 2nd and 16. But I got to get my own jabs in when I can. There's a right hook from Chacon. Ooh, Chacon.
Stung him with that jab right hand combination. Jab left hand. Should do more of that, Chacon.
Right hook misses from Chacon.
Lopez is short on everything he threw. This guy's confusing for a young fighter to fight.
A good jab from Lopez. I'd like to see I was about to say, I want to see Lopez bring something behind the jab, and he just did with the right hand. Chacon is just savvy enough to dart in, dart out. We've seen him kind of, I don't want to say run along the ropes, but kind of slither along the ropes.
Slide, move. You know, he just got hit with that Lopez jet and said to him, good jab. Which I'm sure the young kid didn't expect.
Lopez got in close and landed a right hand. Good counter jab from Lopez.
Lopez, this is a good learning experience. Dealing with a left-handed fighter, you're dealing with a little bit of a tricky guy.
Into round 3. Lopez and Chacon.
Not only is Chacon a tricky guy, he likes to talk to his
Sure
opponents.
does. Chacon told me he works security at an airport. Won't say which one, but he's a security guard at an airport.
My guess is it's a pretty secure place.
Yeah, the professional boxer is savvy on top of that.
Yeah, he knows how to survive. He knows how to slide in and out. He doesn't get hit very often with combinations. You know, he doesn't do enough to win, but he does enough that you know when you bring him in especially against a young fighter, you want to get some rounds, you're going to get them. And when you're as inexperienced as Lopez, you know, that's really what you're looking for.
Round 4 between Aaron Lopez and Raymond Chacon. Lopez, I believe, is taking the first 3 rounds.
I believe so.
He's landed the jab. Misses with the right hand.
Nice stiff left hand there from...
Good right hand from Lopez again. Double jab from Lopez, 23-year-old from Florida via New York. Aaron Lopez is trained by Monette Flowers. Body shot from Lopez.
Well, Lopez has done a very good job tonight of controlling the pace and the real estate. You know, he's setting the terms where they're going to engage most of the time.
There's Chacon on the ropes.
People keep saying go ahead, and I think Lopez is taking him up on that several times.
There's a left from Chacon.
Good jab and a hook.
Good right to the body from Lopez.
But you see how Chacon immediately gets down low, wraps him up.
Oh, good body shot. That maybe the best punch of the fight was that right to the body from Lopez.
Yeah, he set it up with a jab.
Lopez has shown a couple good things in here. It's tough. I mean, this is a guy, it's very difficult to look good against. For Lowry, he's a southpaw. He's short. He's good left from Chacon. He's able to slide away, move around. 70 professional fights.
Now, this is a good learning experience.
Exactly.
For Lopez.
Lopez only this is his third fight. End of round 4, scheduled for 6.
Lopez controlling every round. You see here, good little left hand from Chacon. Chacon throws just enough punches to remind you that
you honest.
Yeah, and you want to be careful. You know? Don't think you can just walk in there and do what you want.
I mean, Chacon has not scored a knockout in any of those 70 fights, but he's crafty in there, for sure.
Yeah, you couldn't survive this long doing what he's doing.
No.
And on the flip side, Lopez is winning every minute of every round, as he should be.
Round number 5 scheduled for 6. Shout out Citadel Contractors, constructing durable, cost-effective buildings. Citadel Contractors, Inc., the natural leader in the tilt-up construction. Citadel has used tilt-up to successfully complete an array of buildings for our clients, including healthcare, multi-story office, retail, and flex space. www.citadelconstruction.com.
Lopez showed his first moment of frustration, I thought, there when Chacon held him and he slapped back at his hand. It is a frustrating style that he's up against.
Very.
But you got to learn to function in these situations.
I'm sure for a 23-year-old kid with 2 fights, well, this is one of these things. Just take what you can get, win rounds, and you've been in there already with a style like this, so help prepare you for the next time. A nice shot by Lopez.
And you're young, you're 2-0. You come in and you look at his record and you say, well, I'm going to blow this guy out of here. And all of a sudden, you're 5 rounds into it, and it's not going the way you visualized it. So you have to adjust, which he's doing a pretty good job of. Good jab, stiff jab.
Good right to the body.
Another good jab. You can set up a lot of things if you use your jab, which not enough people are doing in boxing today.
Here's Chacon sliding around the ring.
He thought he got hit low.
Meant to go in round 5. Good right to the head from Aaron Lopez.
Lopez is getting tired of getting held behind the neck.
There's a right from Chacon. Left hand short from Chacon.
A little off balance there.
Lopez now trying to cut the ring off. Straight right from Lopez. End of round 5, scheduled for 6. Aaron Lopez, Raymond Chacon, here in Myrtle Beach.
Good stiff left hand by Chacon. What about what Lopez is thinking as he's sitting on the stool there? I'm sure one of the things he's thinking is, this guy moves a lot better than I thought he was going to.
Let me slow this guy down. But then he's probably also saying, I only got 3 more minutes of this. I got the fight in hand.
Right.
Just stay
smart
on my P's and Q's, not get caught, and get out of here with a win, and go to 3-0 and on to the next.
Yeah, that's the way he has to approach it. No reason to take any chances here. I don't think I've ever been to a fight, as we talked about earlier, with 2 ring card girls. One's an advertiser, I guess.
Yeah, they've been doing it all night.
I know. As if it's
these people could be trendsetters down here in Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach. This is
twice the fun. Round 6. It's the final round between Aaron Lopez and Raymond Chacon.
And we'll see if Lopez tries to press the action or if he just coasts home. He's just touching him now.
Chacon is dancing around the ring like he's up 5 rounds enough. But, I give him credit. He's going to fight the same way. Ooh, and he's going to do that. He's going to land a left hand inside to get Lopez's attention.
Yeah, he knows, how to do his job. He's going to fight his style.
Of all the fighters, I bet you Lopez has garnered the most knowledge tonight. Because he's going to go, looks like 6 rounds with a real crafty veteran guy. Stuff he hasn't seen before. He was 2-0 with 2 knockouts. And if we can go the distance, you might as well go the distance this way and see a lot of different angles, a lot of the different things that Chacon's been doing.
Yeah.
Darting in and out. He's been sliding along the ropes. He's been leading with the left hand.
Lopez has been trying to, cut the ring off on him, but many times he slips away, he slides along. So it's something for him to work on. It's a good lesson for him, but there's still a lot to learn.
Lopez has gotten hit a few times. Not that anyone wants to get hit, but, gives you something to work on when you go back to the gym in a couple days.
Yeah, it's actually good sometimes for the trainers, because now you can show them film this and say, you need to do this, why'd you do that?
I talked to many trainers, and they want to work on if a guy scores a first round knockout, they want to work on the one time he may have got hit in the first round.
Sure.
So that's what they'll tell their fighters. It's all great and good, but why'd you get hit? Good right to the body for Lopez. One of the few times that he had Chacon trapped in the corner.
Well, we got 30 seconds to go. Let's see what.
Chacon was one of these guys. He's had 5 or 6 split decisions, majority decisions that probably went his way. Probably should have gone his way.
Well, usually that's the case when you see these kinds of guys with these kinds of records.
Correct.
They never get a break.
So he's definitely better than the record indicates. He just went 6 hard rounds with Aaron Lopez.
Professional performance by both guys. I'm sure Lopez is thinking, I'm glad there's not a 7th round.
I'm happy there's not a 7th round.
Pretty sure that's a shutout.
Yeah, I was just about to say I can't see myself giving Chacon a round. Well, we got the decision. Let's throw up to ring announcer Jeremiah Gallegos.
And here we go, fight fans, inside the ring. We go the distance, which hands together for both of these fighters. Fantastic job. Now we go to the scorecards. All three judges are in agreement to the score of 60-54 to the winner by unanimous decision. And he's still undefeated from Manhattan, New York, and fighting out of Wesley Chapel, Florida, Chino Lopez.
There you have it.